Brazy fam, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Kitty Brazy in the spot. Shh, don't make it hot, and I'm back again with another video. Happy New Year to you guys. As y'all can see of the title, facts over feelings or feelings over facts. Hey man, say man, another Brazy talk, man. Shout out to my boy Greg for being a cameraman. Shout out to my boy Jeppy for giving me the question. If y'all haven't seen his listen to his recent song, link will be down in the description so y'all can go check that out. But yeah, here's my new intro for 2022. Hope y'all enjoy it. Let's get right. Oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all boys. Yeah, your boy got it. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got it. But yeah, let's get right into this video. Hope y'all enjoy. And shout out to everybody that was in the podcast. Let's get it.
Baby, draw the rolling. Stories when we don't provoke them. Hammer on me, feel like Thor. Bring the thunder like I'm Odin. One shot, tipsy. Two shots, floating. I'm making plays, motion. Sig whale in the ocean.
Saya, you want to start it up?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Brazy Talk. I'm Saya, Pablo Dawn.
Jasmine.
Yanni.
I'm Sharoy.
Alexi.
J Mac Easy.
Who?
No.
Nobody calls you that. Nobody calls you that.
Who's they?
I, aka J Stay Paid, aka Michael. Feel me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where does Jay come from?
All right, Katie, and we back. Today is a new topic. It's facts over feelings or feelings over facts.
I say facts over feelings because in the end, it is important to know the truth in order to move on properly in your life. If you keep going based on feelings, eventually you're gonna run into a brick wall where basically you end up fucking yourself over because you already use too much emotion that you're putting into something, or you feel like basically facts because you should be prioritizing yourself, but feelings is less important than facts in certain cases because it can just make, when your feelings aren't put together, you can make wrong decisions.
I know you're about a dick rod. On some serious shit, you about a dick rod.
No, I'm just gonna say it's facts over feelings. I mean, like, if you obviously, okay, yeah, feelings, like, if you, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, if you really in your feelings like that, it's gonna, like Sharoy said, it's gonna fuck you over in the long run, bro. It's like better to just get the situation straight first before you start like being like, oh my god, he did this, oh my god, I gotta deal with this, and then now you go home feeling all bummy. It's better to just know the truth first and then deal with your feelings after.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind
Alright, so it's better to have.
Yeah.
Damn! Okay, so basically, it's better to have facts over feelings because you could really psych yourself out and you could like feel fucked up over the simplest shit when you being mature about any situation and just talking through it and or getting everything correctly like is a lot easier on your mental and just for the whole situation.
Well, that shuts down every toxic relationship because it definitely facts over feelings. Holding on to a person that really hurt you and that clearly don't care about you is completely stupid just because you care about them. That's just toxic, you know, and toxic stuff isn't cool. And I hate that society like justifies it like toxic relationships are the best. It's stupid, you know? Like, if you're still dealing with your ex, if it's a guy or a girl, whatever it is, and they broke your heart, they did some crazy shit, and you still with them, and you trying to get with somebody else is completely stupid. So the fact is that you gotta drop them. They toxic. They not good for your health because you keep them there, you're gonna fuck over your life, like they said.
I'm just saying you could do better.
Smart man.
I don't really got too much to say. I would just say
Facts over feelings because in the future when you look back on the situation, it's best to look back on the truth instead of looking back on something that you made up, something that wasn't an illusion to you.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Like it's about to go down.
You wanna say that again?
It's
Say that last line. I wanna play devil's advocate.
It's better to look back and know the truth instead of looking back and seeing something that's fake.
All right, so boom, here's where it comes in. Feelings over facts, because this is where I play devil's advocate. Feelings over facts because if you use your feelings first and you hit the facts later, it hurts less compared to it hurting more when you hit the facts. So if you really think about it, if you lie to yourself most of the time and then you hear about it, because look, I'm gonna give it a scenario. I'm gonna give a scenario, right? So it's not about me. I'm giving a scenario. Don't come at me, all right?
He got the dick all in his mouth. Look. Shaboing boing. Get the dick out your mouth, dummy.
So basically, a guy is talking to a girl, right? Yo, I know how to word it. Okay, so a guy is talking to a girl, and then the girl knows she has a secret that she doesn't tell the guy about, but the guy picks up on it at the end of the day when stuff goes left. So basically, if you have your feelings and you try to not overthink stuff, but if you put two and two together at the end of the day, you know about it from jump without knowing the facts.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
You're right, but you gotta look at it from like real world type stuff. In the
Your
real
feelings is
world,
in the real world.
all right, but in the real world, you think they're gonna give a fuck about your feelings?
Yeah.
No,
No,
they're
I'm
not.
a guy.
The real
I'm a guy.
What does that have to do?
I am
with
a guy.
What
No,
does
does
that have to do with
I am a
anything?
guy.
What does that have to
What
do
have
with
to do with
anything?
anything? The world could give a rat's flying ass if you're a
No,
guy.
no.
They
Let's
will
not do that.
still knock
Let's
you
not do that.
down and tell you suck my dick.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
In the most disrespectful way. What are you talking
When do
about?
you?
The world will literally
Nobody
throw
told
facts
Frank.
at
Nobody
you
told Frank
in
ceremony.
your face and not give a fuck about your feelings. So,
No.
like, being all up in your feelings, okay, sure, you wanna mentally take care of yourself, okay, that's fine. But like, straight up just thinking like mentally, like, I'm gonna be in my feelings all day, every day, that shit's not good for you. Because at the end of the day, you're isolating yourself from everybody. And then when you go out in the real world, and then they start throwing bricks in your face, and then you just throwing yourself under a bus like every single day if you continue being in your feelings all day, every day. Take it from somebody that's dealing with it right now.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
Nobody needs to know all that. TMI. Nobody needs to know all that.
Yeah, you do.
Respectfully, when it comes to the world, fuck your feelings.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Not saying this to you. I'm just saying, but like in the world,
Can't
fuck
say
your
that to me.
feelings.
I'll volley.
Why?
to me. I'm just saying. I'll volley.
Nah, but it's because it's like nobody cares. Everybody, the way the world works, everybody has their own issues. Somebody's always gonna go through something that's worse than you, or somebody's always gonna have their plate full. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're going through. You're supposed to suck it up and continue going, which is not the greatest thing. But in a realistic setting, nobody cares. Money needs to be made, things need to move, and shit needs to be able to happen.
I have a
So-
question. My fault.
Shut your. So nobody cares, right? So like Jasmine was saying, it's really you just putting yourself at a disadvantage because facts over feelings. Because if you know the facts, yes, it's gonna hurt, but it's a lot better than stringing yourself along and like playing mind games with yourself or trying to do guessing when you could just get all the facts, deal with it accordingly, hurt, but then get over it and progress and heal. Than you sitting on it and dragging that whole situation out.
Hold on, no. Don't stop talking. Michael ain't get a chance to talk.
I'm
Michael ain't get a chance to
fixing.
talk.
I'm
Michael
just
ain't get a
looking at the
chance to talk.
5-second thing. Going back to what Sayani said, in the long run, like even if you do end up dealing with your feelings first, you're still gonna feel like a shitty person when you end up hearing the facts. So would you rather deal with the facts and then heal after, or feel shitty, right? And then have to hear the facts after and then feel shitty even more.
Be that guy instead of
If
keeping
you
my
feel your feelings for
I'd rather
That's
be
you.
that guy.
That's not everybody.
I know.
I got a
Okay,
question
Dixie,
about
you
that.
go.
Like, society, like, if that same thing happens though, like, society would tell a man to suck it up, and then like, there's always like the man has to suck it up, and it's like if we show our feelings, we have to get called a bitch or we're too soft about it.
Word.
But like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's not fair though, honestly.
Which is right, because it is definitely a double standard. But like for females too, it's kind of the same thing, just at a different aspect of volume. Because we're taught, all right, at the end of the day, like for instance, we're supposed to accommodate the guys. So it doesn't matter how you feel. It's always you have to put others before yourself. As
We supposed to accommodate.
I said, it's no, that's supposed to be the standard. That's supposed to be the standard. That's not the standard.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's not what that's not what happens.
So
I'm just
why,
saying, like
so why is
that's
that?
what it's
Why is
looked at
that? Why
as.
is it not like that?
Wait,
Because
what?
it's like I feel like certain like men like honestly, when certain men like they do certain things right, they'll be there for you, can and all that. But like at the end of the day, they get their heart broken. It's just like women will have more people supporting them instead of like a man. Nobody's there supporting them
That's
at all.
toxic masculinity because
Yeah,
it's not
that's
allowing a
toxic.
man to feel what a man's supposed to feel.
Feel.
As a human being, you're supposed to even
Have
feel your
emotions.
emotions. If people are stopping you from feeling your emotions, you drop them because those are not real supportive people.
Bing bong.
Wait,
No,
that's
stop.
very
Facts don't kill.
that's very factual because that's a very this is actually a stereotype on a black man because black men are supposed to do everything, do this, but I feel like it's stronger for a black man to express their feelings or do everything else except for the stereotypes that's put onto them. because they're not going to be able to live their life if they're too busy trying to hold everything and bottle everything up, because it's going to burst on the wrong person. So you're going to regret that. So these stereotypes put on mainly black men is stupid.
Like, you know how the book we were reading, Top Dog, Underdog, literally what happened? It was a sign of society. The main character is a black man. He ended up killing his own brother because he
It wasn't really brothers if you really think about it.
But they wasn't really brothers because they kept backstabbing each other because they wanted to prove who's more manly, right? But in the end, there was no manly. They can't even treat each other like equals. That's the first point I want to say. Second point is that, like, as just like I was saying, it is toxic masculinity, because if you date back to, like, I might be whatever, right? If you date back to, like, slave days, black men were always seen as, like, oh, hard workers, sex gods. They're only seen for their bodies and not what's on the inside. And because they're not, and that shit still carries on to today, and black men still feel like they're not allowed to be certain things. And that's why they tried so hard to fit into a certain standard.
Also, going back to what Shavoy said, I can't remember the word for it, but specifically in the Caribbean, like during like slavery time, the slave masters, not only did they used to rape the woman, but they also used to rape the men to also show like more dominance.
No.
Yeah, it starts with a B.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's where second came from.
Yeah, that's your second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, that. So like I understand what y'all saying. Like y'all have to deal with all of that, but like you kind of like you can't just say like society now. It kind of goes like all the way back, like way back, years ago, 400 years.
Hold on. I feel like honestly, like us, like what we could do is like not follow like society sometimes, like because it's like I feel like I understand like social media has a big impact on society nowadays. Other people see on social media, they want to live like that sort of lifestyle, be like that. But honestly, it's like they're letting social media influence them and not being themselves.
A lot of other people let people set the standard for who they want to be. See if they say a rapper, I'm like, oh, that's a real man because he does this, because he does that. But once they fit themselves into their lifestyle, they realize that they aren't actually happy doing that.
Yeah, a lot of people can't find happiness because they constantly try to be like others. Like I could name like at least more than 15 people in this school that tried to be a rapper.
We do not need names in here. We do not need people in the school in here.
Naming. Shut up and let me talk.
Oh.
You want to run runs after? You want to run runs after?
Oh.
You can run it after. Oh, all right.
Somebody told me to shut up.
That was me.
Go ahead, talk.
Anywho, there's a lot of people that's trying to fit into society norms, and most people now, like the rappers and stuff, a lot of them like talk about real life issues and stuff like that. And I see why you would want to be a rapper to talk about real life issues, but it's like, you know, rappers ain't for everybody. You know, some of y'all, in the most respectful way, it's trash.
Also, a lot of the times, people hold themselves to standards that they cannot relate to, that they can't achieve. And it's like, stop holding yourself to someone else's standard and hold yourself to your own standard and be confident in who you are. A lot of people do that just because they feel like, oh, if I really want to be good,
That's
I
the
have
only
to
way
be
you
like
can be accepted into society.
Yeah,
Like there's
that's
a
the only
difference
way.
between like you personally doing to better yourself and then like just doing it just because society say, oh, you too big, go ahead and lose some weight, and then you just like stop eating for days.
No way.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like for I don't know what guys go through, but for girls, like on social media, like you too big, you probably have like.
Judge at all.
That's the
That's a
whole.
fact.
Guys go through the
Guys
same
don't
thing.
judge.
Sometimes.
We don't judge.
You're not tall enough. Look fat.
If we're not tall
If
enough,
we're not tall enough,
It's
we're not
probably
good enough to
it's
be
probably
dating.
not on the level of women, because I see social media like, if this girl don't got this body, she not fire. If this girl look
And
like
then
this, she not
also,
fire.
the way people used to drag Gunna is this. Also, like, for like, I understand what guys are saying, but it's still like for like both of them, guys who are short are taught, oh, nobody wants you. You should be lucky if you get anybody because you're a short ass. And girls who you guys say like, all right, you don't judge, but there's guys out here who do judge. There's guys out here who don't like stretch marks. There's guys out here who really will talk bad about a female, and then you have nobody in their life.
No.
So
Not
like,
gonna lie,
think
this
it's like
situation gonna turn left, and we could talk about this another time.
Stretch marks,
So we gonna stop it right now. We'll talk about this another time.
Basically, for like society and norms, a lot of y'all think it's like in the most respectful way. Again, it's just like build a bitch or like build a
Especially the
person.
ugly
Like,
ones.
like
Why do
like.
y'all call yourself bitches? Make
That
it
makes
make
sense.
sense. Make it make sense.
Relax. I'm not just. I call everybody bitches. And
exactly. So it's a phrase.
I'm a man.
don't care.
It's a phrase
like
to build a
society. Like if you don't look like this, you're not attractive. If you don't have this on you, you're not attractive. I mean, like, look at the amount of people that used to get bullied for wearing Crocs and oversized clothes and getting tattoos, and now what is the society norm? You get caught with one tattoo, all of a sudden, oh my God, you're so tatted up, I want to be with you.
She want me. She want me. She want me.
No, society's stupid.
All right, we stop right here. We stop right here. Moral of the story: be yourself, love yourself, and always stay focused. Be humbled, and yeah, that's about it.
I definitely fuck with that.
Good one. Yay!
Why are we clapping, bro?
Brazy fam, thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post for the notifications. Make sure y'all go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your boy Kitty Brazy. And also, I'm sorry if the video was that long, because, you know, I've been posting like short clips and quick stuff, because you know how Brazy Talks usually are. They used to be long and straightforward. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, and I also put on my poll if I should add multiple outro songs instead of one permanent song. And y'all chose multiple. So here's the first ever outro song of 2022. Hope y'all enjoy it. Link down in the description if you ever want to listen to it by yourself. And yeah, I love each and every one of you guys. Your boy Brazy's back. 2022. More videos on the way. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.
Yeah.